Hello, on to part 156 of Trills Cold Steel.
Don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside, the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you. Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean? Hey, isn't that a guitar?
Oh,
I apologize.
it's a pleasure to see you again.
Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves.
Who's this guy? I'm not sure. I feel like I've seen him somewhere.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine, and in truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly in cloud life. But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted Could he?
I think that's quite enough. Any more of that, and our guests may start edging toward the...
I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister. Wait.
The Crown Prince. Oh no, it's Oliver, the older one. Never mind.
Tis I, Oliver Rice A. Arnold, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the Debaucherous Prince. I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, lady.
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors. I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the...
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to check? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from... Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for...
Indeed, I was. You see, it's always been a tradition, but at first I wore the title and name only. But I had a change of heart after my vacation in the Burl 2 years ago.
You were in the Burl? But that would put your visit during the incident.
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired. As a result, fruitless, though they may prove, one of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military...
Winds of change. I can only assume you're referring to our club.
The one who decided to throw both common... Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units, too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7. Why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it? That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that we need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow! I can't help but feel a little Hearing your explanation has...
Class 7 does seem...
I feel like going through everything with... Yep.
marvelous. Just listening to you makes me feel even, especially since while the idea itself, even so, I still... That was when Alphen stepped in and...
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request, but it also presented me a fine chance to meet Your Highness.
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Honor. I feel like now that I know, I want to live... Thing is, am I right in assuming that...
What do you...
Oh? The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Carl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Rhine.
Oh, yeah.
that you mentioned it?
You do seem to have certain expectations for...
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Classen, it's those 3 who decide...
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it doesn't...
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange. I'll admit, I hesitated to be believed then, as we still do. And what... Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it's your students, first and foremost. Reach out. Grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load of...
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares...
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thor's myself. He gave my proposal to establish them.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived.
While he has no direct control over the running of the academy, and above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team. An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work, so she is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait.
I knew it.
If you 2 have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. Though I've just...
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild. One of the Empire's most famous bracers. She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning.
Some fucker setting off fireworks. Right, thank you for watching part 156. I'll see you in part 157.